What's up guys, Gusto New 5 here, about to play some 2K16 online.
Thunder here to defend the home court, playing host to the Eastern Conference. Last time they faced off, it was right here at home where they couldn't get it done. They'll be trying to turn things around and climb out of a hole down 2-zip in this season series.
Yeah, their defense got sliced and diced in that game. They just weren't closing down on perimeter shooters, not nearly quick enough, and then they gave up their fair share of those point-blank shots on the interior as well.
Something was clearly amiss for them, Greg. I mean, to let an opponent shoot that high a percentage, you got to take a real long look in the mirror after a game like that.
And look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. And it's Mozgov in the pivot spot manning the middle. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession. For the Cleveland Cavaliers, they come in off the loss to the Pacers in Indiana.
Probably their poorest defensive effort all season long. I mean, at home, that kind of D is not going to cut it. Never mind when you're on the road.
Hey, I don't know, guys. This may be all speculation. Perhaps they had a bad flight into town the night before, and we all know a rough flight in can lead to turbulence on the court.
We know Oklahoma City has the stars, the big names, the offensive flair. But, you know, Greg, this team, and you appreciate this, is a very tough defensive group.
Yeah, I think they've matured in that area. In the past, that wasn't always true. But last year, the Thunder really hung their hat on their defense. Top 10 in opponents' field goal percentage.
Love can't hit. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. Moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Blazers.
And on an ordinary night, guys, I think they would have come out on top. That's just how well they played, but they happened to catch an opposing team at the very top of their game.
I'd venture to guess, Greg, that if that game was played in their building instead of on the road, they win it.
And stolen by James. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Mozgov. Irving's got his second bucket of the game to go.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we could see right there why he does.
The Thunder have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Westbrook passes to Cannon. Mozgov grabs the board.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Now Durant, after LeBron's three-pointer that didn't go. Good. Cantor's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Smith, no good. The Thunder leading by 3, and the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
Kevin, let's take a look at what the Oklahoma Thunder did over the last month in the league ranking. First in rebounding, first and second chance points, and they're the #2 scoring team in the league. This is a well-balanced, well-oiled offensive machine.
And also, I love their work on the boards. I mean, they put multiple bodies in the paint. Truly a team effort, and that's why they're the best in the league.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Thunder?
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught them off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
And also, how about the fact defensively, they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Adams checked in. Cleveland also making some changes. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. And Shumpert in there for J.R. Smith. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Shumpert, no good.
And although not a block officially, it might as well have been his ability to react and alter the shot.
Greg, I don't think there was any doubt about it. His defense threw him off on that shot.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Anthony Morrow's checked in for Kyle Zingler. Cleveland also making some changes. J.R. Smith's checked in for Fry. And Irving subbed in for Matthew Dellavedova. The Cavaliers shooting their first free throws of this game.
Taking 2 shots.
And so he makes both from the line.
There's not a lot you can say that hasn't been said before about his skill at the charity stripe.
Foy from long range.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
That's good.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Cantor dishes to Waiters. Offensive rebound. Cantor kicks to Morrow. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Here's Adams. Goes up again. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. 16 seconds left in the first. Irving for 3. The Thunder pull it in. And Foy with a clear path to the hoop. And it's sent back by Irving. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Thunder lead by 5. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And when you consider how the Thunder are doing, guys, what do you think?
They seem to be a step slower, and that's one reason why they've been able to own the rebounding edge.
Well, the anticipation's been better. As the ball hits the rim, it's gone right to them. Solid job of them chasing it down and anticipating.
On the court for Cleveland, we've got Thompson. Amon Shumpert is out there with Kevin Love. Then it's Matthew Dellavedova. And it's Irving in the point guard position. And Roberson gets to Durant.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old hold-on one-hander.
Oh, he's just dangling from the rim after sending it through there.
You can see which team now has the swagger Clark right now.
Yeah, it's with them.
And guys, that swagger can backfire because you don't want to get your opponent a little too riled up.
Russell Westbrook's checked in for Oklahoma City. And Cleveland with a change here too. Fry's checked in. Now here's Waiters. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game.
Boy, he shows a lot of desire when he's fighting for that tough board, and his length doesn't hurt either.
Westbrook kicks to Adams. And stolen by Fry. They're running. It's good, and the Thunder lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Irving.
That's how you make it happen, guys. Ball pressure and then a run out.
And that's how you flip the script in terms of momentum right there.
And Westbrook, here we go.
And what a beautiful way to polish off that sequence. Just strong and attacking the rim.
That just puts a little more momentum on their side, don't you think?
Absolutely.
The defense got to tighten up now. I mean, you can't have the opposing point guard throwing down on you like that.
Durant, the pass to Adams. Here's Roberson. That's in, and he's found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Getting better and better. Got that field goal percentage up in the 60s now.
Clark, they've dialed it in here in the second quarter, playing really well.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers.
And they've gotten good looks. You know, So that's one reason they're frustrated. Maybe he can come up with something to get them an easy one. Maybe get to the line.
Yeah, you know, that may be the answer for them. But you know what else, Greg? Ultimately, I think because they're getting good shots, they'll make a better percentage of them going forward.
And the Thunder making a change here. Ibaka's checked in. Cleveland also making some changes. Mozgov, he's checked in for Fry. LeBron comes in for Shumpert. And Smith subbed in for Matthew Dellavedova. And the Thunder making a switch here. Singler's checked in. The Cavaliers have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And they've been ordinary on the season as well, just about 75% from the line.
You know, I know that's an aspect they've been trying to address as a team. I mean, they've got to get those free throw numbers up and improve.
Irving kicks to Smith. The drive by LeBron. And there's the foul. It's on Steven Adams. That's foul number 2 for him.
Boy, with 2 fouls now, he really has to be disciplined and under control for the rest of this half.
Randy Foye, he's checked in for Andre Robertson.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead.
Here's Foye. Following the basket by LeBron James. Releases off the left rim and out.
The defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
But they recover it. Cleveland moving the ball around. Here's Irving. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Now just a 2-point Oklahoma City lead.
Wow, got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick fire release.
Yeah, and the mid-range shot really the only option in that situation. Sometimes when you're facing a bigger guy, you can't get it all the way to the rim.
Throws it up high. And Singler kicks to Waiters. Another shot. Shot's good by Ibaka. Ibaka's got his first bucket of the night.
You know, as soon as he recognized the height mismatch, he immediately pulled up for the jumper.
And Greg, that's just good basketball. Come on, good basketball there. Clean look from that range. He's got to take it. How nice was that alley-oop? Those two really have a good connection.
Yeah, read each other so well. It's a play I'm sure, Clark, they love to run.
And as a receiver, though, he doesn't necessarily feel the need to go for that monster finish. Just the nice little silky smooth layup. You can't afford to give him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting.
A good idea.
I know there's some teams out there that would prefer to just shoot their way out of a slump, but, you know, getting a few to drop from in close or inside the arc is often a good way to get.
The clock runs. And we welcome you back to the NBA here on 2K Sports. And we're ready to get going once more. The players having a chance to have a short break and get some rest themselves and get refueled and hydrated with some Gatorade. More terrific basketball in store for us tonight. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, created a lot of quality shots for himself in that first half, and he knew when to pass it up when the double team came.
And that led to a very high points per shot number for him. For those of you that are into analytics, that stat really tells how efficient a player has been, and he's been very efficient so far.
Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
And in terms of points in that first half, you know, he's now at a point where we expect him to perform that way.
And Greg, that tells you all you need to know about what a talent he is. I mean, I'll bet he adds a lot more to his totals after the break.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. So for Oklahoma City right now, Durant the 3 and Ibaka the 4. Russell Westbrook out there with Roberson. And it's Cantor in the 5, roaming
ton of effort out of them down low.
It's been a difference maker for them in this game. That's what's put them in front.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
And you know, guys, right now, they're starting to flatline, just hanging on here for dear life.
And there's the foul. It goes on Serge Ibaka. That's his first foul.
You know, sometimes rest can do more harm than good. It certainly looks that way for them. They've been cold coming out and have yet to find the bottom of the net.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Channing Fries checked in for Love. Shumpert comes in for J.R. Smith. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Kyrie Irving. James against Durant. Shumpert. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Shumpert's got his second bucket.
And they get one now.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying, Clark, to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, partner?
Yeah, I would have to say there are a lot of questions right now from a defensive standpoint. That's for sure.
And Kevin Durant with the slam.
What a beautiful pass to set that one up.
The pass might have been pretty, but the finish, I thought, Clark, angry.
That's a heck of a combination. Pretty pass and an angry punch.
And that's what makes the alley-oop such a terrific play when you're able to execute it.
Cleveland moving the ball around. Shumpert, no good.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the boards.
You know what? No rebounds, no rings, and they've controlled the boards, and that's what's given them control of this game.
Quick hands and the ability to anticipate the opening to create a turnover, so valuable, especially for a guard, as we see two tremendous talents with their ability to steal that ball away.
You know, and John Stockton, the only player to have cracked the 3,000 barrier in terms of career steals. You ask the fans about Stockton, and it's his passing they'll remember. But if you ask the players he's played up against, they'll tell you it's his defense that was just as sharp.
The Thunder shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. And Fry kicks to James. Blanketed by the D, he fights to the rim for the layup.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Thompson dishes to James. Can't cash in from close range.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
And it's good, assisting on the play with Dellavedova. LeBron's got it back down to within single digits for Cleveland. Outside Westbrook. .133 left in the third. It's Durant with the drive. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Fires from deep. And LeBron James with the three. James has got 9.
They're not going to run that play very often, but hey, they'll take it. Way to notch that play. Why the score is what it is.
And the Thunder with some changes. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Durant. Kyle Singler comes in for Dion Waiters. And it's Foy in for Russell Westbrook. Smith checked in for the Cavaliers. Irving comes in for Matthew Dellavedova.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
Back to Irving. That's a 2 from Smith. Cleveland the rebound. Thompson passes to Smith. Back to Thompson. To the paint. And Shumpert kicks to Irving. Can't get it to go. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way. And here's Morrow outside. Launches it. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Thompson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Shumpert. The big dunk at the end of the break.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes it.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Thunder lead by 10. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the 4th quarter gets underway. The 4th quarter just moments away now as we welcome you back. So on the floor for Cleveland, LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. And it's Mozgov in at the 5. Westbrook drives in. And that is good.
Another gap in the defense found there, and they've really had their number today.
Boy, he's having a great half here. Exactly the opposite of the first.
Pass to Durant. He feeds it to Ibaka. For 3, Westbrook. Another miss by Westbrook. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Stolen by Durant. He lobs it up.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Guys, this one is threatening to get really ugly.
That's good.
They're simply living and dying from behind the arc in this second half. And I don't think that's the way to go here. They're trailing. The three-point shot can be used, but they've got to balance it out.
Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Ibaka, no luck.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed. And after defending on the shot, he doesn't give up on the play. Follow that straight to the glass for the rebound.
Durant. And, yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant 1 there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on him.
Greg, I agree. He'd better be on his best behavior from now on. 1 more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. Waiters, he's checked in for Roberson. Matthew Dellavedova has checked in for Cleveland.
And if they know what's good for him, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball into three-point territory.
And you're right there, Clark, because anything less than lockdown defense on him is going to result in a triple.
Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And LeBron throws it down.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came upright with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it, too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City. Irving's checked in. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. I got a chance to hear what the Cavaliers head coach was saying to his team. He got after them and told them to turn up the intensity, saying, we've put ourselves in a corner, and now we've got to fight our way out. Show me what you have. Let's see if we've got what it takes, guys.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
It's tipped. Durant dishes to Ibaka. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. Durant's got 5 assists tonight. And the rejection by Ibaka. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And Kevin Durant with the slam.
Well, that was a max-range alley-oop pass there, guys. Gotta be. I don't know if anybody's thrown one any longer.
That's just crazy.
And how high did he have to go to make that catch? That's what makes it even more unbelievable. Such a strong finisher for a floor general.
He was up high, and he came down hard. Exquisitely done.
That's the uncanny ability he has, to find a teammate for an easy basket or get one himself.
Good on the first, and that brings them to within 10. And he makes both free throws.
Well, you know, we're far enough away from the 2013 draft where we can start to get a feel for just how strong it was. I mean, initial feeling was it was a weak draft, but there have been some gems coming out of it of late.
Westbrook, no good. Down low. The kick out to Irving. From deep three-point range. Waiters grabs the miss. Outside Irving. For three, Love.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for Oklahoma City.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night. Oh, my. How did he hit that shot?
I don't believe what I just saw
in the
right
world?
there,
And they're not finished just yet. They're going to make sure about this win.
Yeah, not taking any chances, Greg. This is how you close a game out. Textbook.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's
Here's Roberson. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
I think it's safe to say this baby's over.
yeah, that's fairly obvious. I'd say that's a really good assumption on your part.
Kicks it to Cantor. Mozgov with the steal. For three, Smith. Passes it to Dellavedova. LeBron dishes to Dellavedova. Connects from downtown.
And they clearly are just destroying this group right now from the three-point line.
Yeah, and the defense knows it. I mean, they are fully stretched out trying to stop the three-point shot and still haven't been able to do it.
That's
Well, that wasn't my best game, but I did have that good comeback at the end. But, man, that was close. Alright, that's it for today, guys. Ghost of Nude 5, out.